Hello, Kako fam. Ross again. Just here at Dixie State. Finished a quick little run. But no, yeah. I realized that I was paralysis by analysis. I was trying to think too much about, I should make my next video be really cool and flashy. But yeah, I realized not too many people are watching my videos because it's, because it looks cool. I'm just trying to help anybody trying to achieve their app dream by sharing the little information that I have. So, yeah, let's get into it. This is gonna be my second video of my series, taking an idea and turning it into a prototype so that it's ready to turn it into an app. The second part that you will need after you have your idea is to research. Research. And the entire purpose of research is to prevent you from doing more work than you should or wasting your energy, right? So the first thing you should research is if there's anything already like that out there in the App Store or in the Play Store, right? 99 times out of 100, you will find that some form of it already exists. Now, if it does, that should not bother you at all, right? That's actually a good thing, right? It's almost like market validation. If somebody created that product before you, that means they saw a need for that exact idea, right? So the cool thing is you have something that you can build from, right? So let's go back to, let's say, MySpace, right? MySpace was one of the first social media platforms out there, right? And it would have been unwise if somebody like the guy who created Facebook, it would be unwise if he would have looked at it and be like, oh, something like that already exists, right? But instead, what he did was he saw that the market wanted something like that. And what did he do? He just made another app, but that was 10 times better, right? And that's the cool thing about finding your idea already out there is you can go out and you can make it 10 times better than what they already did. If you find an app that does what you were thinking about, the first place I would look at, I would probably download it and I would spend 5 days figuring out what makes it great, And this is where you kind of have to set your pride aside, and because you coming in, you'll be like, oh, I'm going to make it 10 times better. It's going to do this and it's going to do that. And that's good, right? But don't be afraid to take what somebody already did. You could go and read their reviews. People are going to tell you, oh, this is a really cool idea. However, it lacked this feature and that. That's where you come in. Anytime you see people say, oh, I wish they would do this, pick through their reviews, you go and research and you see what could you do with your idea to make it 10 times better. That's the awesome thing about research, right? You find out all these nuggets. So with that said, the other side of that coin is if you go out there and you see something like Facebook, right? And they're already hitting the market hard, it's not impossible to beat them out, but just know it's going to take a lot of effort. And for you can evaluate yourself. Do I want to put in that much effort to take on a company like Facebook? I believe that nothing is impossible. However, it does depend on the person if they want to put in the effort or not. So yeah, research can either tell you what you can do better, it could give you market feedback, or it just tells you whether or not you should do it or not. The second thing you can go and do is you can find out if your market is ready for what you're willing to put in. Don't want to waste more energy than you have trying to build this product that maybe burns you out, or maybe the market isn't that ready for it. If you're trying to make money from it, this is where you would do your market analysis. Who's going to be your target audience? Do you have a plan to attack these audiences? So you can do that through surveys. Everybody has a social media account. You can go and throw a survey on there, say, hey, would anybody be interested in something that does this? If you had something like this, what would you expect for it to do? People that want it will give you some feedback. Whether you take it or not, it's up to you, but you're just testing the market. Research point number one is see if your idea already exists. two is to research the market, see if there's people willing to use your product if you're to create it. Point number three is to ask an expert in that field, right? Let's say I'm trying to build an app for bow hunting and rifle hunting, right? I'm not an expert at it, right? But it would be wise for me if I found somebody in that field that is 20 plus years experience, knows all the hiking ins and outs, just a master at hunting. Sorry, I said hiking. A master at hunting. Finding somebody like that and validating your idea through them, they'll tell you, yeah, that would be a really good idea, or nah, nobody needs that, right? For me, I had a football app and I took it to football players, and I had everybody in a room and I said, hey, let's go through these plays, write down what you think's gonna happen, I'll come pick it up and we'll give you points, right? I did that with 5 guys. 4 out of 5 loved it. The 5th guy, he was like, he didn't care for it. But that was good feedback. That's what I wanted. If I'm gonna put in this effort, I wanna know if they're gonna, if people like it as much as I think I like it. It was better that I got them as opposed to taking it to a bunch of programmer friends, and of course they liked it because it was it was live and it had all these tech features, but that wasn't my target audience, right? I wanted the star quarterback of the college to test my app and test my idea and see what he thought of it. And then I took it to some coaches, and then I took it to quite a few other people, and they all loved the idea. So that was market research, and I was trying to figure out if what I was introducing would have, destroyed the experience or not. And that was pretty easy to find. But whatever yours is, it's up to you to validate your idea with the right person. That's why I'm saying to find somebody in that area of expertise and pitch it to them, right? It would make no sense for me to pitch my idea to a programmer about hunting who's never been hunting before. And this is the thing, right? As you are doing your research, you're going to start to focus on exactly what your app is, right? So let's say I have a hunting idea. Let's go back to that one. I have an idea for hunters, right? As I start to research and as I start to chat with everybody, people are going to say, what is it exactly? Or how should it work? Or what process? At the end of this process, I should know exactly my app is an app for hunters that's going to allow them to locate a bull or a deer and follow them for the next 20 yards. And every 20 yards is going to send a signal to where that bull is, and it's going to use machine learning to predict where they're going to be in the next 3 days, right? So from a vague idea, through research, you are going to start to narrow your idea so you know exactly what it is. And that's what we really need to know at the end of this process. After all this research, what is your idea exactly, and is it valid? Has it been validated? Yeah, that's my video for today. Hope you guys enjoy it. Put out some more videos in the future, recapping this. I've had a few people hit me up about getting started on some ideas. So yeah, if you have an idea and you want to get started on it, feel free to shoot me a message. I'm here to help. More than happy to share what I can. This just excites me. I love to take big ideas and turn them into some random crazy app. If I'm the crazy app scientist, then so be it. But let me know what I can do to help you guys. If you guys find this valuable, like every other YouTuber, hope you guys like it. Subscribe.